They say in order to create great results, you need to first create a space where great results come naturally. In other words, find your comfy spot. It can be a coffee shop you love, a specific corner of the library, or maybe just the floor of your bedroom when you light a candle, turn down the lights, and put on some smooth jazz. Or whatever the cool kids are listening to these days. In my case, it was turning this little corner of my apartment into an art studio. So let's watch it happen from start to finish. Hi, I'm Jen. I'm a figure painter based in Columbia, South Carolina. A few months ago, I completely gutted my art studio and rebuilt it from scratch in this tiny little corner of my apartment. Let's watch it happen. First step, the purge, or in other words, what stays and what goes. Let's go through all my old artwork and decide which pieces I'm going to repurpose, in other words, completely destroy and restretch. So I am revamping my art studio. I have realized there's a lot of kinds of art that I am no longer interested in making, and it's making me really frustrated to be working in that space. So here I go. I'm gonna rip it all out and restart. We'll see how it goes. So today we have the ambitious task of cleaning this place up. Yay! This was really difficult to rip, and it's because I stretched it myself like the She-Hulk. I can't have this. Oh man. Either way, you know what? I'm gonna keep this frame. Maybe I should let it dry more fully. I'm finding this extremely cathartic, if only just because I'm feeling so directionless with what I'm doing. So in cleaning up my space, I am cleaning up my mind. Take it that way you will. Next up, sketchbook review. So this is the part where I go through all of my old sketchbooks to figure out which ideas are old and need to be stored, and which ideas I might be able to reinvent into something new today. Anyway, day one was a lot about purging out old ideas. So I'll tell you in advance, it gets worse before it gets better. This is the beginning before we started and after we finished trashing some stuff out. It's such a mess, isn't it? Don't worry, we're gonna clean it up. All right, so with those old canvases out, we still have a lot of mess to deal with. Let's see what else we can work with here. So if you know me, you know I'm someone that typically works pretty out of order. In this case, everything felt like such a huge mess. I felt like I just needed a win. Otherwise, I would just feel too demotivated to continue working. I decided to work on my bookshelf. Make one small area of this place actually look nice and cute. On this bookshelf, I'm going to keep a couple things. I'm going to keep some art books, both for reference and for inspiration. I'm also going to keep some art supplies. These are going to be my drawing supplies. My painting supplies are kept in a separate cart. I also want to keep some open space to be available for me whenever I need it next. Oh my gosh, the little artist in me. So I'm still not convinced about the bookcase placement. Tazo, what are you doing? I'm gonna play around with some stuff and see what I come up with. honestly, I'm the type that absolutely has to see it in order to feel comfortable with my decision. So here I am just moving this bookcase literally every which way possible and eventually deciding maybe it looked best in the first place it started. Either way, it's a fun process. You gotta give it that. Next up, time to organize. So this next part honestly is something that I was dreading, is going through all of my old art supplies and tossing, organizing, cleaning, just so that when I approach this cart, I am inspired to create rather than feeling stressed and overwhelmed as to what is even inside this cart. So first I completely clean out each of the drawers, decide which paints I will no longer use and which I can toss, keep, and also try to scrape any dry paint away so that it looks nice, clean, and inviting for the next time I go to make some artwork. I only allowed myself to keep one of each color that I know I use most frequently inside this drawer. That way it doesn't slow down my creative process. Alrighty, let's wrap this up. After we've removed all the old artwork, organized our supplies, made my bookshelf nice and cute, it's time for finishing touches. I moved my desk from my bedroom upstairs down here to my art studio and put a rug down on the floor. I would have filmed the desk part, but oh my gosh, that was a mess. You don't even want to know. The next thing is to make my space look alive with ideas and inspiration. So my boyfriend helped me hang up one of my favorite paintings on the wall behind me, and for the rest of the open space, it's time to add some flair. Now, I don't know if this is taboo or not, but I actually used an old art textbook to decorate my walls. I used an X-Acto knife to cut out the pages and then pinned them up on the wall with thumbtacks, and I just absolutely love this look. It is so inspirational for if I ever get stuck, I can just look at this cute little mood board and get some inspiration for what I'm going to work on next. For the last little corner of the wall, I wanted to make it a little more personal, so I grabbed some old artwork and kind of tried out which pieces I wanted to hang up. I also hung up a cute decorative clock from Home Goods. Yes, we love Home Goods. And I also put up a calendar and a whiteboard, add some cute desk decorations, and voila, the finished product. I don't know, maybe I regret doing that accent. I'm just gonna stop now. Either way, there you have it. In 3 days, my art studio went from this to that. Oh my gosh, what a mind-blowing difference. I tell you, the space that you work in, bro, mind changing. Like, I walk into the space really excited to make stuff. That said, even if you don't have like a very personal lot of space, specialized space, you can still be creative. Like, maybe I should make a separate video because I have made paintings in a bathtub before when I did not have space like this. I would still find ways to creative, so maybe I should make a video on making art when you don't have space. But either way, thank you for watching this far in the video. If you enjoyed it, definitely hit the like button and subscribe to see more like this. If you're interested in taking a look at my website, I do have some original artwork as well as prints available online, so check the link in the description if you're interested in that kind of thing. But either way, spending any amount of time here on this channel with me is a gift. I really do consider it a gift, and for that, this humble artist says thank you.